Hello and welcome, you're watching Cheesysensation. My name is Cheesy. The game that we're playing today is Stanley Parable. Decided to play this game because the haunted game that I originally started off with just kept crashing. The save just didn't load and it hasn't loaded again today. So I've given that one a bit of a miss for now. It's rather annoyed me. Right, so let's see what this game's like. Apparently this game is just like a total mindfuck. It just like everything changes every now and again, apparently. So it looks very intriguing. I was just wandering through Steam. I was like, oh, that game looks awesome. So I got it. I hope it's as good as what it looked. Apparently you're just like based in an office and you're trying to find out this guy's past or some shit. Sounds rather boring. You're just sitting in an office. I think there's a little bit more to it than that. Come on, load screen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Simple minds, I suppose.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I'm stuck. I don't know if I pick anything up. Oh, the pencil! I'm number 427. Let's find out why I'm not having any jobs come down to me. Fucking doors in
All
the
of
row.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, I want to turn it back on. I've just deleted somebody's work. They'll never know it was me.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I think the narrator's just had a dig at me. Fuck you, narrator. I've just deleted all of his work as well. Just gonna keep deleting people's work. Oh, that doesn't look good. Thought there was blood on the floor then. This isn't a horror game. I don't think, anyway. What a fucking Slender Man's gonna jump out at me and I'll be like, no! The meeting room, it looks like it. There's just coffee everywhere. Obviously.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But I don't want to enter the door on my left. I want to go right. Fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That was rather weird. The game knows what I'm going to do. I can't delete his work from here. Meeting room. Ish. Employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Good room.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I follow him this time or should I go forward? That chair looks so inviting. I want to sit on it. I should do what the narrator says this time, so he doesn't have a big on me.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, the temptation! A big red button. Oh, what do I do? Fuck it. Come on, Mr. Narrator, man, you're gonna be angry.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Ah. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Shit.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? No,
Yeah,
let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I'm gonna get run over! Skip. I thought the narrator had enough of me. Fuck you, I'm just gonna run you over.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back
Fired?
to, oh,
That's me.
who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Whoa. The game got that annoyed with me, it restarted it itself. that is pretty awesome. Now I don't need to press anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fucking doors, man! Nothing much to come from that one. Just do as he says, otherwise you get to revive the cross and restart the game.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Actually quite good.
Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh,
Come,
okay.
Stanley. Let's find the story.
It was left, wasn't it? I went there and pissed him off, so let's go this way. Shit. I don't like choices, I always make the wrong one. What the fuck, man? Cheers.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Wait,
Why
I
not?
found it. No! You fucking piece of shit. He's just gonna keep fucking restarting the game on me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
And
go
a
to
race
the
to
meeting.
narrator.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Come on.
Okay, yeah,
Fuck.
it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Well, she's actually.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our
Except, but every time we do this, get lost.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh, okay.
Congratulations!
Yeah!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I just got a feeling I'm just going to keep going back to the same room, starting again, and everything's just going to keep changing. Okay. I think he's like just trying to take the piss out of me now.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
But that's not
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
But I shouldn't be going this way. Didn't go this way to begin with.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination
I can't go on the wall.
still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Yes,
Whoa.
I agree.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what
It
we
just
need
looks like
right
it's like
now
been
is a bit
a
of
3-year-old
music to
child
lighten the
running around
mood.
with a fucking big paint roller. Ah! Fuck knows how he got it on the ceiling, though. It's fucking vampire child. Some shit, I don't know. Fuck you, boxes. These doors have actually been quite rather kind to me. I know I can just go straight down that way, but I'm going to follow the line anyway. That's the... 5432 peer reviews. Financial records.
wait. Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What? The fuck can a plant be so important for? Oh shit. Just remember, it looks like a plant. Okay. So.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
Damn you, Line.
No, I can't take this anymore. To hell with
The
it.
Line betrays
Restart.
us. But trusting it again, apparently.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh, fuck.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it
Fucking
ever done
doors.
for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Really?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
There's actually a very good sort of backing behind this game. It's rather cool. Oh. There's been so much thought going into it.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I
No, no
believe I need a
choices.
minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
But I wanted to go left. Don't like the right door. Yeah, it's obviously the right door with the right fucking
Hold up,
choice.
what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really...
Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die at the end.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going
You
on.
ruined it
I don't
for
want to be
me.
trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even
Oh, the
know?
narrator. You fucked
Will
us both
someone
up.
come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Shit, man.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh, shit. Oh. Well, clearly somebody got bored of the narrator talking and restarted it anyway.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It's just started from the
Stanley
start.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so let's go the right path this time, see if we can get it right. I'm here!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Not cost efficient. Who moved my desk? Fuckers. Oh. Everyone is unique. You must find. Well, thank you. Oh, it's fucking stupid game. Fucking doors. Fuck you. I always.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Next row is on the top floor. Oh, I see. So his office is all fucking posh and nice. He has an executive fucking bathroom. What are you walk down the stairs like the rest of us? Plant. Does that mean anything?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply
Fucking
pushing
psychic.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Found the boss's secret lair. Spooky. Oh, we'll get to ride one of these for real this time. I'm not going to get in trouble for it. Duck. Just tell me it hasn't fucking restarted.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself,
You
to
can't
question
see
the
me.
nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, somebody's shooting. I have a gun too.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I can escape. I don't want to be mind controlled. But is that controlling my mind by telling me to go through the escape route? It's a paradox. Let's just go this way. Nothing bad can happen in the mind control room, now can it? Ta-da!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes, of course I did. Of course I have the strength. I want to play with people's computers and shit. Oh, there's a red light down there. I want to press it. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their
He's
true
still
nature
fired.
revealed.
And he is.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
But
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
okay. Ooh, this looks interesting.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
I have a
It was
pirate working in my
unthinkable.
gun.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Of course it is.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Yes.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
1. So is the button that you press first. 2. Okay. What the fuck, man? What do I do? Facility power. Just go that way. Waiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Which button do we press? Obviously turn it on.
Oh, Stanley,
Turn it off.
you didn't
Turn it
just
off.
activate the
Turn it off.
controls, did you?
Turn it off!
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Oh, no.
Now this is making
Turn
things
it
a
off.
little more
Turn it
fun,
off.
isn't it,
Turn it-
Stanley?
Run away.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means.
I've killed myself.
Where to start?
And the narrator is not happy about
What's
it.
that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Shit.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside,
Well,
or I
I'm
let
gonna
it
die
burn
anyway.
to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
I'm gonna turn off the power.
But I'm sure
Turn
whatever
off,
I
turn
come
off,
up with
turn
on
off,
the
turn
next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
What?
Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That
There
this
is a big
video
red one.
game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have
Where
any
the fuck is the
idea
big
what
red
your
one?
purpose
Where's
in
it
this
gone? Where's it
place
gone? Where's
is?
it gone? Where's it gone? No, just press that one. No.
Stanley.
Where the fuck?
You're in for quite a disappointment.
It's over
But
there.
here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control
That's
this
right.
world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Oh.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me,
I think
will
I'm
be
fucked.
laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Well, that obviously didn't end well for me. I got blown up. Alright. Let's do this again. Fucking doors! Fuck you. Telephone ringing.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
So apparently Stanley has a partner. Did either work? Is there anything else? Fuck! Every door I try and walk through, they fucking catch me. Yeah, right on that one.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I've already done this once.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
me.
of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. but his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
Oh.
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible
Sorry
secret
about that, right.
that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of
Extra
course,
secret.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, okay, I'm not going that way. It's dark and scary. It's just taking forever because I'm so fucking... What is happening? I'm really confused. Somebody shooting again.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, he didn't. He went this way.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
So I have no choice. I was always going
The
to
door
go
behind him was
him.
not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I will own this death. Stand there. Just fell like 5,000 feet straight down. It will hurt when he hits the bottom of that. Okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
I'm gonna be
Stanley can't
squashed.
see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I don't want to die. No.
Stanley,
Well, this is gonna hurt. No. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
No, he didn't. Ah! Told you he didn't. Fuckers.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, I don't get it. That's the office layout, but it isn't. Lies. Right. Let's okay, so I've beat the game. 431 to 436, but I'm not that way. So let's see what is this way. Well, it's just been an interesting game, to say the least. I don't know, it looks scary, so I'm going to go into the light. I'm not going down the stairs things because it's just not right. 47. It's my desk. Oh, I can't get in. It's beyond glass. Fuckers. What? Okay. My desk from different angles. What? Why is that counting down? The apartment timer. Are we gonna die? Okay. I'm very confused. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers. What's this game? Oh! What's going on? Oh, that ain't right. Just don't understand what the fuck's going on. It's just a fuck load of chairs everywhere on board watching that shit. No, I've been that way. The game is now paused. No, it's not. Meeting room. Okay. Did I go this way? I don't have any friends. Oh, I think, well, this is new. What the fuck? What? Just what? Plant? Oh, okay. Back at the fucking start. I went upstairs last time, didn't I? Let's go this way. Narration it takes. Well, I think. Okay. Apparently I pushed the number 4. I actually think that you know, that's it, the game's, it's finished. I'm just like wandering around like a fucking idiot for no reason. Yeah, this game was rather entertaining. Not so bad. Being in there. Yeah, I'm gonna end it that. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. Yeah. I'd probably won't do another one of these because I don't really think there's anything else that you can do other than walk around the same office that changes. Yeah. See you in the next one. Subscribe to become a Cheez-It today and stay cheesy.